Alright, what is up you guys? It is Cameron, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. You know, I planned on recording this today, and I got all excited. I was like, yes, finally! Finally going back to Doki Doki. And then I loaded it up, and was greeted with this. And I just got sad and worried for what's coming up. It just made me not want to continue. Because, yeah, let's turn down the music and the sound, because I want to be able to hear and listen, but if you guys saw in the last episode, I just took the headphones off because it was too much. If you haven't been watching the last few episodes of this, please go back, because this is gonna spoil and ruin everything for you. So yeah, make sure you watch the other ones first. I guess we'll just go into it. If you haven't seen my new Reddit series, please check that out. I don't have anything else to say. I can't prolong this anymore. Here we go. Whew. Okay, so Monica talked us back into joining the literature club again. So here we go. It's, you know, the day that I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I liked it more when it was the cupcake, but whatever. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh my goodness. I really didn't expect that. That made me mad. That made me mad that they did that, because oof, they had trained me that I was gonna be when Sayori pops up, but nope, it's just random now. Okay, so maybe when Natsuki says something too. I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy? Wow, I didn't have enough time. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Cameron-chan. By the way, I don't know why this game has me so jumpy. I don't know what it is, because I played all the way through Outlast. If you guys didn't watch my series on Outlast, I played all the way through it, and it was horrifying at times, but I did not jump as much as I do in this, and I don't know why. But anyway, welcome to the club, Cameron-chan. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. That's so sad, because my whole entire playthrough last time was about her. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Oh, she's not. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. I'm trying so hard to just look at the words and not look up at the girls in case there's another thing. Can I click on this? This is Yuri, the vice president. Okay, it's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Cameron-chan in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Yeah, so she can make cupcakes. I was going to, well, you know, sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Cameron-chan? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to a corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I so expected at that time. I was like, here it comes. I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. If there was a third. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Cameron-chan, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story can make me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is... I didn't read that. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even your deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Cameron-chan? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back at me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Cameron-chan. The thing is... Okay, I thought something was gonna happen. We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself is pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I gotta pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Cameron-chan? Yeah. It should be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Cameron-chan, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Cameron-chan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Do I actually write a poem again? With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, here it comes, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. We're actually doing this again. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before a disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Yes, that is what happened to Sayori. That is, yes. Third party intervened. Yes, it was Monica. I knew it. See, look, she's not here. Alright, here we go. Begin. Memories. Massacre? I feel like Yuri's gonna kill someone. And I know Monica's probably not gonna be the one to die, and that only leaves one person. So... I'm kind of worried that something's gonna happen after I click the last one. Hi again, Cameron-chan. Okay, we're gonna end here. We're gonna end this episode here. We just wrote our poem, And we're back with the club. So that's the end of, what is this, episode 13? I'm pretty positive it's 13. If it's not, whoops. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Have a swell day.